Two officials said Trump told Putin during a phone call last week after Putin's re-election, "If you want to have an arms race, we can do that, but I'll win." Trump added that he hoped that Putin's comments were just election rhetoric and bragged that he'd just secured a $700 billion defense budget, the largest the U.S. has ever had, he said, according to one of the officials.Afterward. The president gave no hint of tensions when he told reporters that the two leaders had a very good call and that he plans to meet with Putin soon to discuss curtailing an arms race. Within days, the split between Trump's Russia policy and public rhetoric was again on display. The White House announced Monday that the U.S. would expel 60 Russian diplomats, the largest number since the Cold War, in response to Moscow's alleged nerve agent attack in the U.K.on. A former spy.It was the brashest U.S. brushback of Russia since Trump took office, yet the president didn't comment on it. And he insisted the White House's message include the idea that he still wants to work with Russia. Trump was similarly silent Thursday after Russia announced it would expel U.S. diplomats and close the American consulate in St. Petersburg in response to U.S. moves earlier this week. "If you want to have an arms race, we can do that, but I'll win." "If you want to have an arms race, we can do that, but I'll win." A now familiar back and forth also played out behind the scenes over Trump's decision 2 weeks ago to levy new sanctions against Russia in response to Moscow's 2016 election meddling and costly worldwide cyberattack last year. One official involved in the discussion said Trump pushed back on the sanctions proposals by saying Russia's meddling didn't affect the election but began to relent after Putin's boast about nuclear weapons. Since approving the sanctions, officials said Trump has given White House officials conflicting messages on whether they should showcase the move publicly. In some instances, Trump says he's fine with it, while at other times he's directed aides not to talk about it, they said. The president's aides have begun to choose their battles or shape their advice to his approach. While the phrase "do not congratulate" was written on Trump's briefing materials for his call with Putin last week, as first reported by The Washington Post, the president's senior advisors also chose not to orally brief him on the talking point because they didn't think it would make a difference, officials said.